I'm happy to be here today with Bonnie Alkema, Executive Director of Catholic Hospice at Pet Care Peace of Mind. Welcome to The Gist, Bonnie. We're glad to have you.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Great. Well, maybe just to get us started, you could tell our viewers a little bit about what Pet Care Peace of Mind is and what you do?
Sure. Pet Peace of Mind, keeping patients and pets together in end of life is the reason that we have Pet Peace of Mind. The bond between each person and their pet is like no other. Pets are an intricate part of the family. Our furry or feathered friends are creatures of love, and they provide us with the gift of comfort for their humans. Think of someone that you know and imagine that they have weeks or months to live. They have depleted energy, depleted strength, and often depleted resources. For this person, the greatest comfort in their life is their pet, who offers unconditional love, acceptance, and companionship when it's most needed. Pet Peace of Mind is designed to help provide whatever services are necessary to keep the patient and the pet together throughout their end-of-life journey.
We often regard pets as part of the family, and yet it can be difficult to arrange for their care. So how did you decide to add this particular kind of care to hospice care?
Good question. Catholic Hospice looks for ways to provide additional services to our families. We identified that our families and our patients would not leave their homes to receive needed care because of their worry about their pets. So we started thinking, what if there was a way to eliminate this area of worry? They don't have to think about their pets. If there was a way that their veterinarian care could be covered, any grooming, food, litter changes, and other needs would be provided free of charge. With this support, the person would be able to complete their end-of-life journey without worrying about their pet's current or future needs. Pet Peace of Mind meets this mission with the support of Banfield Charitable Trust and our specially trained volunteers who are the helping hands to care for the pets.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, and that sounds like such a much needed service that perhaps not people would think of every day. What are some of the challenges that you find in providing this unique service to the people in need?
Well, as with any program, there's always a lot of challenges. We service a very large area here in South Florida, and limiting the time that our volunteers need to drive is one challenge. Another challenge is the fostering program, which helps to find homes for the pets when their owners are no longer there. We've had challenges also with the cost of providing all the services that are needed for the program. But recently, a local Boy Scout crew did a drive to support Pet Peace of Mind. With their support, they raised 1,000 pounds of pet supplies to support the program, which was amazing.
Yeah, that's terrific.
The support of our community, both their time and their donations, we're able to provide all that is needed for the program.
Wow. And now how about the people who are listening at home? I mean, how can they go about getting this kind of help for themselves or a loved one if they need it? Is there a website that people can check out?
Absolutely. There's a link from our website, so I would encourage anyone listening to go to petpeaceofmindsouthflorida.org, and they'll be able to find out more about Pet Peace of Mind and how you can find it in your area.
That sounds wonderful. Now, are there particular pets that you do service and other ones that you don't? Are you limited in the ways that you can serve people?
We're not limited, but we have chosen to care for traditional pets. So we stay away we stay away from reptiles. But we do fish and birds and cats and dogs, and we have volunteers who go out and change cat litter or clean up the yard from the dog or do dog walking, any of those things. So wherever there's a need, we want to be there.
Okay, and where people who might not be local to you, what are some ways that you could encourage some people to get involved in this kind of ministry themselves?
I think when you look at the website, most is through a hospice because this is specifically designed for hospice end-of-life patients. We have found through our local Humane Society, though, that there is definitely a need, and that's another opportunity for someone who is not looking at end-of-life. But checking your local hospice would be a good place to start.
Okay, great. And what are some of the fruits of this kind of service? Do you have a quick story to share before we end up here?
Oh, I'd be glad to have lots of stories. Um, some of the pieces we had was we had a gentleman who lived by himself with his cat, and the volunteer would go over and take care of the cat. One night, the cat got out. So we had multiple volunteers scanning through the neighborhood to try to find the cat for this gentleman, and we finally did find him underneath the house, and were able to bring him home, which was really important.
Oh,
We
that's
also have
beautiful.
stories of the volunteers who take the pets to the hospital or to the inpatient unit to visit someone when they are dying, but they can't see their pets. So making sure that that bond stays close and stays comforting, and so that you have that opportunity with your best friend.
Wow, such important work you're doing. I really appreciate everything you're doing. We're really grateful to you and the service you provide to your community, Bonnie. And thank you for being here with us on The Gist today.
Thank you for letting me share.